Hi, welcome to week 17 of my Mission Tuition Challenge, and it's been a shocker week in terms of sales. They've gone down further from last week, didn't even crack $100. So I'll just get into the overview. 20th of April, 26th of April, $69.95 in sales, $9.97 in fees and charges, leaving $59.98 before I take out tax and the postage costs. So that was only 2 items that sold. One was this cookbook, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce. That I took an offer on, and it sold for $34 inclusive of postage. The other item to sell was this Madonna sheet music booklet. That also I took an offer on, and that was $35.95 including post. So yeah, not a great week in sales. I don't know if it's just me or that's just across the board, because with being Easter and Anzac Day, close together, and a lot of people have taken leave and they're just not on eBay, or I just have crap stuff and no one wants, like I've said before. Who knows? So that's sales. I did actually sell something on Redbubble. I've had an account for years and years. It's just photos of my Blythe dolls. That I used to take photos of my Blythe dolls in as little real life settings, like dolls doing human things. Anyway, so I did sell something on there, but I've actually forgotten to add it in. I think my total profit is only like £2.97. No, £2.97. It's always in, I think it's in UK dollars. But anyway, I haven't actually put that on my spreadsheet. I should do it. I think it sold not this week, but last week. I should have been on last week's total. So that means not much money has gone into my account. My savings goal is currently at $2,091.41, 14.93% of my goal, and I should be at week 17 at 32.69% of my goal. I did think I'd be a bit further along. In all honesty, I don't think I'm going to reach the challenge unless I get a $10,000 competition win. I don't see myself selling, especially the way my eBay's going, meeting my challenge just through doing eBay sales. But I did kind of hope or think that I'd be a bit further along in my goal by now. The way I'm going, I feel like I won't even crack $5,000. Anyway, I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep plugging away at it. I did some photos yesterday, so I've got a heap of listings to go up. I think I might schedule them, so I've just got listings going up each day instead of just banging them all out today. But yeah, that'll be my evening work tonight, is to just get those listings up. So hopefully by getting back into the swing of listing things, it might convert to some sales. What else? Still chasing the Coles gift card, $50. It's just an ongoing saga. And then, no response to my emails to get paid the $100 for the focus group. So I have now submitted a form through the Office for Consumer and Business Affairs to see, what happens there. Very disappointing. So, still waiting on $150 worth to add to my challenge. Okay, so that's that. I did want to, last week I talked about, do I overthink my packing? And am I just, using too much packaging? Now, I don't sell that many eBays. I don't sell that many DVDs on eBay. I do have a few listed, but at one point I was doing a bit more. And I'd send them as untracked letters, but I would get these, oh God, who's that YouTuber? Wayno? I watched one of his videos once, and he showed the little padded mailers that he uses that still go through as the thickness of the untracked letters. They still go through as a letter rate. I bought a heap of those padded envelopes, and that's what I use to send my DVDs untracked if I'm just sending a single DVD. So I bought a DVD last week on eBay just to complete a set. Ended up getting a set of the Buffy series at an op shop really cheap, and it was missing one volume. I looked around a few other op shops, couldn't find it, so I thought I'm just going to, buy on eBay, support someone. So I did that. Now, I knew it was untracked letter. I actually looked at a couple sellers and, you know, it was around the same price, untracked letter. I thought it was going to be one of those, you know how you can have like 2 discs in one, but it's still a thin DVD. It's not like, but then some DVD series come in the thicker DVD. So I just thought it was like a single DVD, and that's how they're sending it, like untracked, free postage. Anyway, so I chose one seller because they had 100% feedback compared to, I think, 98 to the other one, and it was roughly the same price. But yeah, I picked them up from the post office yesterday, and I'll just reach down and grab and show you how they turned up. I don't want to be critical of people's postage, but I just want to point out, like, I guess it's just a, you know, PSA, public service announcement. If you're sending DVDs as untracked letters, this is how your item could turn up. So here's one. Oh, and that's the other thing. It came as two parcels. So he's split them. I'm presuming it's a male. I'm saying he. I don't know if it's a male or a female seller. But they've come in 2 packages. So this is one. And I deliberately didn't open it so I could show you on this video. This is how they turned up. So it's just it's just an envelope. But torn up. So what he's done is, in this one is the slip case that has come in, and there's the one DVD. So that has cost him 2 $3.60 stamps, and the other one also came, but again, also, you know, quite torn up on the packaging, and that's 2 DVDs in there. So it must be so it obviously comes in 3 DVDs, and he's included, well, let's just open it now. I've done this. Yeah, so he's folded I don't even know how to unfold that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's how he sent them. Now, like I said, I don't want to criticize other people, but I don't know, maybe people don't realize when they send it like this is potentially how they could turn up. You know, like that envelope is really thin. It's quite easily torn. And this one also cost $3.60. Now, I paid $11.89, like no shipping. So, and it's cost him 3 times $3.60. I can't do the math off the top of my head. So he's made probably bugger all on that. And I just think, is it worth the risk of, you know, the item being sent like this, turning up like that, and getting a negative feedback when you're earning bugger all off the sale? I don't think it's worth the risk. I don't know. I think what I might do is just let him know, like, not give a negative feedback, or I don't know, or neutral feedback, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just tell him, look, hey, just to let you know, this is how they turned up, you know, just in case you want to know, because you might end up getting negative feedback out of this, because it's really not that great. Let me know what you think. Do you think that was an acceptable way of posting? Like, would you bother? For me, I won't send a DVD unless it'll fit in one of those padded mailers that I've bought. Or if it's a bunch of DVDs, I'd send them in a padded mailer or a satchel wrapped in bubble wrap. I wouldn't send DVDs in an envelope like that. That's me personally. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that one. And if you've been on the receiving end or you send stuff out like that. Yeah. All right, so that's it. Short video. There's nothing really much more to report. Yeah, just hope that this week's a better week in terms of sales and my numbers can at least get over the $100 mark next week. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.